Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Blisto and today I'm going to give you guys my preview and review part of patch 7.1 Return to Karazhan. Blizzard released a trailer and information for this about this patch during this year's Gamescom. Sorry about my voice maybe, by the way. I've been to Gamescom too, so my voice might be a little bit off, I guess. And this is just awesome, guys. I mean, I'm so stoked for this. I mean, they are already releasing information about patch 7.1 while Legion still has to launch. I mean, when did information about patch 7.6.1 come out? Way later in the expansion. So this is just such a big step up already from WoW to Draenor, guys. This is just awesome. So today I'm going to talk about the information the Blizzard already gave and give you a little review about what I think about this, why I think this is good for the game, what I think about this. So first of all, Karazhan, I think it is, by the way. Karazhan is coming back as a large 5-player dungeon. It's just going to be a huge dungeon. Blizzard already talked about this, I think, during last year's BlizzCon. I'm not sure about this anyhow, but they already talked about this. And here it is, this large 5-player dungeon. It will have 9 bosses, but 9 different bosses. They won't just, increase the damage numbers for the bosses and increase their health. No, they will get new mechanics, there will be new bosses and all that kind of stuff. So the old Karazhan, of course, will still exist. You guys can still try out your farm your mount and farm your transmogs if you haven't already by now. I mean, Karazhan is out for so long, since the Burning Crusade. So if you want to farm that, you can still do that. There will probably, I guess, be a separate entrance for the dungeon. Oh yeah, by the way, the video you're seeing on the background right now is a trailer for patch 7.1 Karazhan. It's all the credits go to MMO Champion. I will put some links in the description about their site, their WoW site, and their YouTube channel. So check that out for to see the trailer again. So that's basically for Karazhan. I mean, this is just awesome, and I mean, I'm thinking that maybe some kind of Medivh is coming back as the last boss of this dungeon. I'm not sure why, but if you saw the Harboring video from Archmage Khadgar, you saw him, talking to Medivh, and Medivh was suddenly that demon guy, which tried to make Khadgar a demon too, but Khadgar saw through the demon and, blah blah blah. Just watch the Harbinger video if you want to know more about this. But that just shows that maybe some kind of demon is taking the Medivh's form again and will be using that arcane magic, and maybe, like, if he's halfway dead, he will just transform in this massive demon and just start smacking you, and you have to kill him, and it's pretty awesome, right? So I hope it's something like that. So that's about Karazhan, but there will be more than just Karazhan if patch 7.1. I mean, this is already more content than patch 6.1, right? I mean, what the fuck, dude? This is just so much. I mean, patch 7.1 will also have more outdoor content in terms of the Nightfallen story. If you guys didn't know already, in Suramar there will be a storyline that's the level 110 zone. It will be a story based progression zone, which is just amazing. I love it. It will be really awesome, guys. It really will be really awesome. If you haven't already, check it out in Legion. You have to check it out. It's so much fun. And they will continue in the Nightfallen story, which is just nice and massive. This is just good, It's just a good thing for Blizzard doing that. Probably will also be more world quests coming out, and there will be something more. There will also be a small additional raid between the Emerald Nightmare and the Nighthold that has to do something to do with the Stormheim story, which will end the Stormheim story. So basically, 3 weeks into the expansion, the Emerald Nightmare will release, and that will have, let's say, item level 850. This is just pure speculation. These item levels aren't the real ones. I'm just speculating here. Okay, keep that in mind. It will have, let's say, 850 item level. Then the Nighthold will release about 4 to 5 months later. That's what Blizzard said. And this raid will have item level 870. So that's 20. This is just all normal item level, not heroic or mythic. This is just normal item level I'm talking about. So there will be like a 20 item level gap between these raids, which is pretty big for someone who only does LFR or normal raids. So this additional raid between the Emerald Nightmare and the Nighthold will give item levels 860 items, let's say, which will make sure people gets toward the item level needed for the Nighthold, which means they can just start doing the Nighthold when it releases, which is pretty cool. Blizzard is doing a good job by doing this. That's what I think is going to happen. So this is pretty cool, guys. I mean, this is already so much content. I mean, additional small raid in the mega dungeon in one patch. This is just amazing, guys. This is just amazing. So the encounters have already been tested by Blizzard themselves. The patch is basically already good to go to release as soon as Legion launches. But then, of course, going to test it out on the PTR. So as soon as Legion launches, 7.1 is coming to the PTR, at least right after the launch of Legion. So for people who want to test it out, I'm not sure. I'm not going to test it out because Legion is coming out and there's a lot of stuff to do in Legion. But if you want to test it out, guys, go and check out the PTR, and you can just check out the new 7.1 content and check out Karazhan, which is pretty cool. So also the developer said some things in some interviews with guys at Gamescom. So their focus in the previous times has been to get out expansions faster, get these yearly expansions. They've been saying that since Wrath of the Lich King, you guys know that. And they basically thought about that it would be a stupid idea to do that. So they stopped thinking about that, and they want to give more content to you guys. They want to make sure there's never a big content drop. So they will... the goal now is to release more patches like 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, and maybe even 7.5 to make sure everyone has always something to do until the new expansion launches, and that one will have 8.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc, etc. So this is just awesome, guys. This is really good information. So this time there won't be a content drop, they said. Of course, there have been a lot of guys cynic about this. I mean, they said this since Wrath of the Lich King, so we don't know if they can pull it off, but I really hope so. I really do hope so. This is basically everything they said about Karazhan. There isn't really much more information, so I will give you guys my opinion about it, my review. So, as I already said earlier in the video, I think this is just awesome, guys. I mean, them already giving out information about patch 7.1 is just amazing. This just shows that they really want to make World of Warcraft a better game again. Get these players back to play the game and, have fun. And it won't get back to the 12 million subscribers they had during Wrath of the Lich King, I guess, but if they can get like a 7, 8, or maybe even 9 million constant player base, that's just such a healthy player base for World of Warcraft, and it will just increase maybe their drive to give out more content, more good content, awesome content, and it's just awesome in my opinion, guys. This is just gonna, this is a good and a big step for Blizzard into the right direction, which I hope they will take. I think this is gonna be awesome. I mean, Karazhan 2 is just so cool. I mean, them bringing back Karazhan and not just ripping off the old bosses, but actually making new encounters too is just awesome. I think we still have like that ball thing and Morose probably, but I'm not sure about that. But this all just looks so cool. This is just gonna look cool. That's all I got, guys. There's nothing much more to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like this kind of video, tell me in the comments below. Also, if you have any criticism, tell me in the comments below too. I really want to get better at YouTubing. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and like the video, share it with your friends, and give some feedback, which is really important for me, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on my next video on Friday. Bye.